Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Cooper Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you folks? Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch misses. Throw down.
Robertson.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Cisco has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Renfro is off of first with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The first baseman, number
outfielder
25.
Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've 6-0 now.
Boy, D-Row, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was...
Striding into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drilled down the line. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
To his right, Herman, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Frank Bevis is into the ballgame here. 8-1 is the final tonight. Both Sox wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Lucas Gill.
What's wrong with me now? I got injured. Let's hope it's not serious. That's alright then.
And welcome inside. Beautiful. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Lays off 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Number 3.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while. Are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big... Ready for another shot now. Cooper Smiley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Cooper Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. Here's a pop-up now. Cisco is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So striding in, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern.
Get out of here.
Now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is...
Digging in and looking for more, Cooper Smiley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now, time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving.
Get out of here. Get out.
Out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Just off the end of the plate, it's 3-1. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now batting, the third base.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This is hit softly to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
Brett Phillips.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cook is under it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Sucking me again.
The club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman.
He's running. Pitches a cold throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runners on the move for second. This is low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs it.
Cooper smiling will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tatis at second. Bellinger at first. One gone. Swung on.
Run.
And he went fishing in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Digging in once again. Cooper smiling. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Boston, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Antonio Senzatella earns his 8th victory of the season. Jeff Hoffman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Arlene Garcia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th.
No errors. They left 20 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley, and he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball.
Get out.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Number 25, Steven.
The 0-1 offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cook is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stephen Piscotty.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professional.
Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Cooper Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cook coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Striding in now for the Nats, Alex Verdugo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cooper.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And
I want
really
him
giving
going
him
for that
fits
full.
inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a good inning.
Oh, got me.
He didn't even come close to
Suck
contact
me
on
in.
a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Acevedo is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball.
What was that crap?
It's full now, 3-2. Stephen Piscotty waits on deck. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Oh, no.
Miss. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 5-0 the final score today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
I'm happy with 2 hits.
Earns his 6th winning decision.
2 out of 5 hits ain't bad. Plate discipline. Four-game series against the Yankees. Game and a half up on the Rays. Yankees are 29 and 59. Oof, total against the Yankees, not too good. Only batting 190.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the first.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
2 balls and a strike now. Renfroe aboard here at first with nobody out.
At
3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Yeah, come on.
Not close again. His
Load him up.
walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh,
Takes
creamed
this the
it.
other way to right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI.
So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the stop.
What?
Coming to the plate.
Jesus. How many is that in the inning? 8-4. Shit.
Cooper Smiley, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ah, I won't go for that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in.
N6.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fouled off. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit hard. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike three. Good night, Boston.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10 runs on 10 hits.
From the Bronx, MLB Network. Next for New York, number 13. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw. Striding in for Boston, Cooper Smiley. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box, Cooper Smiley. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Quick.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up steps the big batter, Fernando Tatis Jr. A pause, and the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Tony Renda. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll... Now batting, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Grounder down the line at third. Renfroe leads off first with 1 away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2, here it is. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And he's safe. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the 2-2. In the air now out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Tony Renda steps into the box, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Slow little roller to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees forced a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
4 runs on 5 hits. No.
Afternoon. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Smiley.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Steven.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Stanton is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Set to get his day started, Brett Phillips. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner.
Yeah.
Leaps and makes
he got it.
catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More from the Bronx after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Should have been a strike.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The Red Sox.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there. Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Smiley.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Foul ball and right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look.
So stepping in, Tyler Wade. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Henson takes it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough. Striding in, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Smiley is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Therefore, to Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. 5-0 the final score today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Big series against the Rays. 3 games.
An all-star is approached with an unexpected proposal.
The first baseman.
GMs are always tinkering, looking for ways to improve a team. In this case, the player is open to trying something new for the good of the club.
Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Jose Barrios gets the ball. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got a 3-for-7 line. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to. So digging in now, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Idiot.
A half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game one of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
They really bunch him up on that one. Digging in, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Ribby.
And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
And hit him. First base.
Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Smiley.
First offering on its way.
Just missed it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th.
Shit.
Next will be
I don't even know how to try to second.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out. short. Scooped up to Frazier at the bag. On the first, it's a double play as they're low. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smiley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Oh.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another 2-2 offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Oh my God.
On him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
So my overall's gone down, obviously, because I've changed positions.
Now from Fenway. Leading off the inning, Smiley as they look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4.
Pitches in the dirt, in the shit.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup.
Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Andino over to his left, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out. Hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that off game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him to see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 3-2 one more time.
Oh my!
Wears him down here as he
Looked like it was going low.
9-pitch at bat.
Well, this pitching staff.
Up next for the Rays, Patrick Andino. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Andino.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yep, but this one might have too much on it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Your attention.
Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Standing in, D'Angelo Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Back up the middle, reined in. The second for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Now batting. The catcher.
Now at the plate, D'Angelo Reyes. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. To third.
No.
And that is the second out. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. To short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Cooper
Reyes got this.
Now batting. First baseman, Cooper Smiley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into
Missed it.
straightaway right. Stewart has a read on it.
Missed it.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
7-4 the final finish today. The Tampa Bay Rays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Skied into very shallow right. Frazier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Schufel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Cooper Smiley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Cooper Smiley.
How did he straighten that one out? And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Roll, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make you.
Stepping into the box, Nick Schufel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-1. This is hit not all that hard out to second. A tag for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Stepping in, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised.
And that will bring up Nick Schufel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 19.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know
he's throwing a sinker up there,
but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more important, a 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and
tough pitches. What's this?
second. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Diego Sandoval. He drew a walk his first time up.
Diego Sandoval.
Double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Hit out towards second. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is O'Neill, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A ball and a strike now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Cooper Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Yankees used a 3-run
That's
ninth
bullshit.
to help propel them to the win.
Our final line.
Tuesday night base.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Smiley.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Frazier on third. Bellinger at second with one away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Sandoval has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So striding in, Alan Henson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Swing on the plate.
Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed.
Come on, Renfroe.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. And he's got runners
He's going to strike out as well.
Third baseman, Alan.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 2-2. Popped him up.
Waste.
Wade takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Phillips. And their runners at the corners now.
The center fielder, Brett.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Ready for another shot now. Cooper Smiley. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Renda over at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Get there.
Looks up.
Come on.
Into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Nick Castellanos now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible. This very well could be the last chance to do that.
One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cooper Smiley is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Now the Red Sox DH, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there
He's pretty
safely,
happy.
and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
The bouncer to the left side. Wade fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, D'Angelo Reyes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. Boston seal up their 30th win at home on the season.
Ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Now is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Cooper Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Sandoval. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the play.
Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Sandoval
Come on.
going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Finish in this evening's game. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Oh, one more.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between... Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits in 11 trips. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is skied into short left center. Number 24 calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Sandoval is right there, 1 down. Standing in now for the Yankees, Tyrell Norris, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, talking about...
Next up for the Red Sox, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Smiley.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he'll take it to the bag and stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smiley.
No runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled off. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. As he'll hang on here to record the second out. 6-0, the final shutout score today. New York wrote an important.
Should not have squared that series there. Oh, well, that's it for today. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.